Hi, everybody. I'm Saubhagya, CEO and co-founder of Grayroutes Technology. So our story started in 2013. So back then, I was a young manager with the country's largest FMCG marketing company, Hindustan Unilever Limited. And I was given the responsibility of handling some of the most critical mobility projects, distribution technology projects for the company. And while working on some of those challenges, I realized that there were a lot of modern innovations that had come around that same time, around 2011, 2012, including GPS, including the early days of artificial intelligence. And a lot of these large companies, large brands weren't successfully tapping into those technologies. So if you looked at the IT market around that time frame, a lot of the vendors were really working on just improving legacy software with incremental changes. So what we did was we said that there is a requirement for an entity or a supplier who understands these modern innovations, understands the pain points in the industry, understands the challenges that the top level executives are facing, and is suitably able to combine all these three into a package format. So that is how Grayroutes really started. So we created this mobile application for end users. We called it Graydrop. So Graydrop really wanted to solve the problem of location intelligence for last mile logistics. It was instantly recognized. It was an instant hit. We were immediately recognized as the top 75 startups in Economic Times Power of Ideas. That gave us the platform, and it connected us to a set of mentors who were very helpful in creating and helping us refine our business plan and take it to action. What also helped us was very early traction. So even the first couple of months of our operation, we actually scored revenues with customers like Nivea, with customers like GlaxoSmithKline. And this was a huge recognition of the kind of vision that we started with. So when an enterprise customer directly goes and buys from you, it's a recognition of the fact that you know that industry, you know the problems, and you are being able to create a product to solve it. So 2014 was the year when we cracked one of our early customers, Procter Gamble. So Procter Gamble had a set of challenges that they were trying to deal with. And when we pitched our solutions, they said these are the exact same solutions that we've been looking for, but we weren't able to find. So a bit about our journey so far. We started in 2013 with a small office with around 6 or 7 interns, sourced from ITES, and that was primarily because of the brand value of the institutions I had belonged to. So that was very instrumental in being able to attract the right set of talent and initial employees. Some of whom, in fact, most of whom are already are still working with us. So that was a small office. Then we shifted to a larger office in Andheri East after a year, and that was around the same time when we got almost 10 to 15 odd mid to large customers using our solutions. That was also the time when we started getting recognized in all these startup events and government funded forums. So 2015 we became one of the top 4 companies recognized by governments of UK and the Department of Science and Technology as a Leaders in Innovation fellow, as part of which the promoters were flown down to London and spent time in Cambridge University, interacting with the ecosystem over there and developing very critical networks that still continue to help us today. So in terms of employees, we have almost 40 plus employees working across 3 locations. We're setting up a office in Montreal in Canada, and we're also looking at Latin America and Southeast Asia for further growth opportunities, where we already have a few customers. I would say that this is one of the best personal experiences for me as well, because when we started out in 2013, we just had a vision of taking last mile and then organizing it with real-time data. Today, the kind of work that we do is actually helping large enterprises change the industry, right? So when I was earlier talking about profitable growth, the mantra really is to be thinking blue ocean, right? So what is blue ocean? So you want to create new avenues. You want to create new methods of generating profits. So today, when I sit with an enterprise customer and talk to his director, he actually tells me that because of using our solution for the last 18, 20 months, they've actually grown market shares from 46% to 51%, from 10% to 13%, and that's real value that we've generated. So we look forward to this partnership with the potential customers and investors like you. Welcome to our journey.